Columbine.
Virginia Tech.
Tucson.
Aurora.
Fort Hood.
Jedi Temple.
Newtown.
How many more?
What's up and what's going on, fellow fanatics? We appreciate everybody being here with us this evening. Thank you guys. We appreciate it as always.
Hello.
We have not a lot of news today. It's a slower news day. It's kind of been a slower news week. I was going through the news today and I was like, geez, there's really just not a lot of anything today. Not a lot of anything at all. But we do have some things that we're going to discuss with you guys, and then we're going to hang out with you guys a little bit. We're going to play some games today, do some giveaways today, to kind of make up for some time that we're going to have, because we're going to have extra time, because like I said, there's nothing. But we're going to talk about the things that there are, and if there's something that you guys want to talk about, please feel free to put something in the chat. You know, a lot of the times, these last few streams, I feel like we've been getting, which I love, we've been getting derailed with some of the comments and questions and things like that are veering off into other conversations. And I love that, because I love when you guys engage, and I love when you guys are talking with us. That way, when we, we're forming relationships with you guys are getting to know us more. We're getting to answer your questions, and you guys are getting to see our thoughts. We're getting to see your thoughts, all of that. You know, again, I love this community. I love that the community that's still growing, the community that we've built. I love our day ones, our day twos, our day 50s. You know, I love all of you guys that have been here, that have shown us continuous support, especially during our hiatus. Like I said, we were out for 2 months, not streaming, and every single one of you stayed, 10 toes down, made sure that you guys were here. And again, we appreciate it. We really, really do. Yeah. So, and to show that appreciation, like I said, we worked really hard to make sure that we could get back to you guys, to make sure that we could start streaming again. Don't get me wrong, the work is still not done. I still have to start my second studio for the second channel, which I plan to start working on next week. Not only Exciting. That, there are still some things that need to be done in here, not just in the physical studio, but there are things that need to be done as far as our Patreon still has to get set up, so that people that want to be, members of the Patreon and have a little bit closer access to myself, Corey, and Q, and some of the streams that we'll do on the Patreon, it will be a bit more personal than they are on the regular streams and things like that. We'll do a little bit more, get to know you guys a little bit more. You guys get to know us a little bit personally more, things like that. Obviously, like I said, we've got the whole Star Wars journey with Corey coming up. We're going to be reacting with you guys live to Loki on October 5th. We're going to go see the Marvels in November. We'll come back to you. So we've got so many things that we're trying to get going, to get accomplished here in the studio, and to make the overall, because don't get me the way that the lives are now, like the intro, I hate it. Trust me, it is not. I hate it. And Henry and I have talked. We've been talking about what we want to do, what we want the intro to be, what we want the outro to be. And so far, the ideas we've come up with are really good. It's really cool. Like I said, I don't know if you guys have really paid attention to it, but if you look at the thumbnails now, the thumbnails are a bit different too. They're not just pictures side by side. Henry actually went in and made a border and things like that. So, and that's kind of something that Henry went to school for. Henry went to school for graphic design, so Henry's pretty good at all that stuff. So,
just the little things to really
the little
put
things
us together.
So, just trying to get all of that stuff together, trying to get the aesthetic of the channel back together, trying to get everything down for you guys, so that whenever you come, it looks clean, it looks smooth, and it looks like, like you want to be here, like we have our shit together.
Right.
So we're working on all those things. And I know the Discord has, at least on our end, on myself and my co-host's end, we have not been active in the Discord. I see the Discord, we just haven't been active in the Discord. Henry is, again, working on some behind the scenes things for the Discord to make it better, to improve the overall appeal of it, the conversations and everything like that. We're just trying to make it, again, there was a reason we were gone, and we were trying to make,
leave you just to leave you.
Yeah, I wanted the comeback to be better, and we still weren't ready. Even when the first stream back 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah, this is like our 3rd week now.
Yeah, we were not ready. Trust me, we had just got, the lights had gotten here that day. Mm-hmm. We were putting everything together, so we still were not ready. But I was like, we can't say
one more week.
One more week.
Yeah, we missed you guys too much too.
Yeah, so we are definitely trying to make this the best for you guys, the best we possibly can. So I know that was winded, but Corey, how was your day?
Pretty good. It was my day off, and I did a lot of adult shit, and I was able to take a nap. So I feel very productive. I got my oil changed. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, so I got KJ's shirt and all the things he needs, and paid some bills, cleaned up the house, did some laundry, I didn't go to the gym today. Let me not lie to you guys about that.
I'm mad about that.
I slacked on that part today. I was kind of upset. But the nap, it was needed. And it was it. When I tell y'all it was it.
No, I
I'm
definitely need a nap.
Yeah.
Well, I need to sleep. But I was not happy with myself today at all because I overslept 45 minutes.
Oof.
45 minutes into my workout. So I did not work out this morning because I got up and I was like, which I could have put in some work in that hour, but I didn't. I just kept my fucking ass, and I'm mad at myself. I'm like, because when I was getting dressed for work, I was like, damn, I could have done
something.
But
it's okay. You just needed that rest. Sometimes your body's just like.
My body is tired.
Yeah.
But I still have to. I'm getting out. I'm gonna get out there and at least pump something before I go to bed. I have to.
I mean, there's that.
I have to.
You gotta listen to your body. If your body's saying.
That is true.
Chill. Sometimes you just gotta be like, all right.
That is true. I'm gonna go out there though and see if I can. If I can't, then we'll.
No, I feel you. When I get home, I am doing like some planks or something like
cardio. I have to send you this cardio routine I do. It's a 25-minute calisthenic workout, full body workout. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
so I'll send it to you.
Send it to me.
But yeah, so that was really it. And then other than that, the day just felt like it drugged today. Like for me at work, it just felt like it was moving. So like lunch, when we got to lunch, lunch got here quick, but then lunch to leave was long as shit. I was like, oh my God.
What is happening?
And all I did today, I was jamming to, I had my headphones on at work. I was jamming to Mike, Prince. I think it was a Mike and Prince day, really. And I think it was more of a Mike day for me because I had to shit on some people today. I had to upset some people.
Saw
on Facebook?
On Facebook.
You did see that.
I did. I was like, ma'am, do you not see what he's saying at the end of the day? Like, you're not wrong, but he is not wrong either.
Yeah, and she was not wrong.
No.
The thing that's why I was trying to tell her, like, so somebody was going back and forth with me, a friend of mine. She was going back and forth with me and about Beyonce and Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And the comparisons to Beyonce and Michael Jackson, things like that. And I said, Beyonce, like I said about Taylor Swift, is Beyonce, she is the queen bee in her own, and she is the queen in her own right, though. But I keep asking people, I encourage someone to show me a video where fans are passing out just at your mere presence.
Right.
I don't know. I was just going back and forth with people all day.
I was just also thinking, too, like, if Mike was still alive and still performing, no other artist would be going on tour with him at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right now we have Beyonce and we have Drake and we have Taylor going on. You know what I mean? And, like, all three tours are doing great. Taylor's tour is out there. Like, I can't not go on a social media post and not see at least one Swiftie. But Beyonce is killing it at the same time. So, like, I see her point. But at the end of the day, if Michael was still here, all those celebrities that you were listing, they would have.
And one thing that really bothers me is everybody that keeps sending me, like when she sent me Beyonce's numbers and what the tour with Renaissance has made and everything like that. You're sending me numbers in 2023 where we have social media, Spotify, Apple Music. If Beyonce was to sing a note at a mall and somebody just record it, and let's say that takes place in New Jersey. Well, it's in London in seconds.
Right.
Somebody in London now is watching that on their phone in seconds. It's in South Asia in seconds, South
Right.
Africa in seconds. So the era in which Beyonce is able to reach every corner of the world, like I was being told, it's different than when Mike was doing it in '87 and made 311 million off his tour.
Right.
That's different.
That
He
was
did that
word
in
of mouth.
'87
Yeah, that
from word
was-
of mouth. That was from being on the Graham Norton, from being on what's his name? I forget his name. Late night shows and going on the show with Diana Ross and everything like that. That was what shopping Mike around, showing his talent, showing who he was is what made Mike who Mike was. You know, if we would have had social media, Spotify and all that stuff back then, would have blew up even faster. But
Right.
I just want people to stop giving me numbers in 2023 when, like I said, I can post a video and it end up in wherever the fuck Dubai
Right.
in seconds. So,
It's just
it's
not
very
the same.
different.
And
Yeah.
not taking anything away from, like, I don't think there's even though I'm not the biggest Swiftie fan, I don't think there's another person that's doing it like Taylor. Like, I feel like there's people who just get it. But these are also people that have been in the industry for a long time. Taylor's been in the industry for damn near almost 20 years now. Shit. And has gone through every genre besides hip hop. She had a folk album, she had a country album, she has pop albums. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and that's another thing. A lot of artists nowadays have to like switch up their sound to stay consistent or stick with one sound that everyone connects to.
And see, Stamina made a very good point on the comment. He commented on a video I posted today on the channel, where he said, actually, I want to make sure that I even just read this verbatim because it was that good. It was a very good comment there. Let me get to that really quick.
Maybe not 20 years, but she's been around for a while. Definitely over 10.
Stamina said Taylor Swift fans haven't been breathing long enough to validate any such comparisons. Not the level of notoriety, not the level of artistry / creativity, not the level of performance, not the broad range of appeal from age 8 to 80,
Right.
and both male and female, and sure as hell. I lost my place. And sure as hell, not the respect from other musicians. If the grungiest of death metal guitar mofos that didn't care a lick for any sort of pop or chart material whatsoever would still show respect to Mike. Very true.
Right.
Because he was that good, that important, that unique. I don't know what kind of unit Swift sells, and I don't care. But there are enough distinctions that can be made despite that.
You're not lying.
And I was like, that was a very good comment because he's very true, especially the part where he was like, the grungiest of death metal, like.
Everyone
Like,
knew.
yeah, Mike is in the Rock and
Everyone
Roll Hall of
knows.
Fame, So it's just, I don't want to go on a whole tangent about Mike again. I just wanted to put that out because, again, that's how my day was, and I've just been going back and forth with people all day because I upset some people with what I had to say last night. So, but it's okay. At the end of the day, as I told her, Mike is still Mike, and he's still the king of pop and the greatest
Right.
entertainer of all time. But let's get into some things tonight. We are going to talk about, first, we'll talk about the tragic passing of Sir Michael Gambon, who plays Dumbledore over, many others, but I would say probably most known for his role as Dumbledore, at least in the sci-fi space.
Mm-hmm.
The
Magical
what is
realm.
that? Is Harry Potter considered? Yeah, it's considered sci-fi, I guess.
Yeah.
But the tragic passing there. He's 84. 80. What they say? 82, 84.
82. I thought the article said 82. I thought he was 84.
Yeah.
But
When they switched it over to having him portray Dumbledore, I forget the actor's name that passed before him. He was great, great as Dumbledore. I think he came in as Dumbledore. Yeah, it was after Sorcerer's Stone. So it was after the first one, I believe.
yes,
Was it after the first one?
I think so. It's been a long time since I watched
I haven't watched them in a minute,
but I want to say he came in after Sorcerer's Stone.
yeah, and killed it. Killed his performance as
Yes.
Dumbledore. There were moments I couldn't stand, not him as Dumbledore. I couldn't stand Dumbledore, especially during oh gosh, which one is it where Dumbledore is ignoring Harry because for a good reason? The one where they're going back in time and shit.
I think that's the fourth one.
Is that the prisoner? That's not the Prisoner of Azkaban.
I thought it was.
Is it? It's not the Half-Blood Prince either, because that Half-Blood Prince is the one where Dumbledore dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dumbledore dies in Half-Blood Prince. Severus. But yeah, just some. Like I said, it was top of the morning. When the news broke, I posted it on my Instagram story.
Sorry, I think Goblet of Fire.
They're saying Goblet of Fire.
I don't know what they're saying, but
Oh.
I'm thinking it's Goblet of Fire or Order of the Phoenix. I think it's either the fourth or fifth movie.
And I posted it with one of my favorite quotes from him as Dumbledore. I love that one. It's when he's taking the memory out. It's from, which film is this? Because it's from this film. Anyways, when he's taking the memory out and he says, happiness can be found even in the darkest of places if one just remembers to turn on the light. And that is one of my favorite Dumbledore quotes from the film. And again, very sad. May he rest in peace, and may his work continue to allow him to live on.
Yep.
Definitely, for sure, as Harry Potter. I mean, it is around that time where I'm about to start watching Harry Potter, like I do every year. I watch it around Halloween, but you're not going to also tell me it's not a Christmas movie, because it is. Every Harry Potter film, they're on break for Christmas, so
Right.
so it's like that's a Christmas film too. So I watch it around that time as well. So may his work continue to allow him to live on.
Yeah.
So, very sad there. We'll move to the next thing here. Next thing we're going to talk about is going to be James Gunn. In typical James Gunn fashion, James is talking.
Talking. I was like, what is he talking about now?
Yeah, James is talking. Let me pull that. Make sure I have that tweet up. Make sure I have it up. Alright. I spelled that wrong. There we go. It was in that. Maybe not. Sorry, I'm trying to find this tweet. I thought I had it.
Tweet.
Oh, I know who has it. I know who has it. I couldn't remember for a minute.
Oh, thank you, Xavier. He said Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay, it is the Prisoner of Azkaban. Why is this thing making me log in here? Sorry, it's making me like log in and do all this stupid shit.
While he's doing that, I can shout out our people real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Groovy, for being here with us. Andre Ware, Reggie Foster, Raymond, Omega Zero, Kenny, D. Steezel, Raptor Cloak. Thank you guys for all being here. I think I saw Stanima, Raymond. Always good to see you guys. Or not see you guys, but, see you guys.
That's pretty fucking annoying. Okay. I just won't show the fucking tweet. The fuck?
That's weird.
Hold on. Try one more thing. Sorry, everybody. You know what? I have it on my phone. I'll just fucking read it. Okay. This should. Well, fuck it. It's on my phone. Okay. So we're just going to say fuck it because that really just pissed me off. All right. All right. So typical James Gunn fashion. James is talking yet again about future plans for the DCU and what's going to happen and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Every day James is talking. It's gotten to the point really to where I ignore it. I'm only addressing this because it's kind of relevant,
Right.
but I ignore the shit because he's every time he's asked something, it's like he's got to give an answer to it, and I'm like, bro, James, you need to be focusing on getting everything together.
Right.
But he was asked in a tweet, and I'll read the tweet. Sorry, I don't have it on the screen, but I'll read it. He was asked in a tweet. He said from a Twitter user, flip the sub twice, and he said, "You said DC Studios movies and DC Studios movies and canon start with Superman Legacy. I and many others are still confused." James Gunn replied, "Nothing is canon until Creatures Commandos next year. A sort of appetizer to the DCU and then a deeper dive into the universe with Superman Legacy after that. It's a very human drive to want to understand everything all the time, but I think it's okay to be confused on what's happening in the DCU since no one has seen anything from the DCU yet." And the funny thing is, all that it's a very human drive to want to understand everything. The only reason we're confused is because you've made us confused. We're not confused about, the films, what you're doing, Superman Legacy, Creatures Commando, Brave and the Bold. We know that. What confuses us is you originally said it was a reboot and everybody was gone. But now, and then you were firing Henry Cavill. And then we thought you fired everybody else, and still did, I guess. Then we heard the stuff with Gal. She was gone, she was back. Then she was gone again, then she was back again.
Right.
Then we heard, Sholo may not be Blue Beetle moving forward if the film doesn't do good. Then we heard he is going to be moving forward as Blue Beetle, and the film did not do good. We've heard that maybe Jason Momoa is going to be playing Lobo. Maybe he's still going to be Aquaman.
We don't know.
So if anybody's made us confused, it's because James Gunn, this is why I said, shh. I've been saying, shh. When they first announced the reboot, I said, shh.
Right.
Why? Because all this talking, you're forgetting some of the things. I think he's forgetting some of the things that he has said in the past because he'll come out and say something different. And we're just like, that's the confusion. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Right.
Like it's
Nothing's
simply
consistent.
James not shutting the fuck up and just building the universe. But the characters that are going to be coming over are, which we kind of all suspected this. I remember we talked about this a while back, and it was Amanda Waller, Viola Davis. She is coming back as Amanda Waller, and personally, I'm so happy about that one because she plays Amanda Waller great. Then we've got John Cena is returning as Peacemaker, and Sholo is going to be returning as Blue Beetle. Okay. But James also stated already, that nothing, as I just read the tweet, that nothing current and the current DCEU is going to be canon to what's going on in the DCU. There's going to be similarities, but it's not going to be connected to their canon at all. So for everybody that just saw Blue Beetle, the Jaime Reyes that we'll get in the new universe, obviously, he's going to act the same. I'm sure Sholo's going to do his acting the same, but it's going to be a different Blue Beetle. So the events of the film that we saw aren't going to matter.
So it was just for no reason.
Well, the film was already put in place before James Gunn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So he's basically like, just forget everything you saw in that movie.
Right. So, and as of now, we don't even know if, you may just be getting Jaime. You may not be getting George Lopez back as his uncle, or the family dynamic that was in the film. They may not bring that entire dynamic over. Some things may still be, different. It's kind of like with Daredevil Born Again in the MCU. We're getting Charlie Cox, we're getting Vincent D'Onofrio, but we're not getting some of the other characters from the original Netflix series coming back into the MCU. So that could be a possibility there, that we may not get Sholo's or Jaime's family, that family dynamic. Well, you'll get the family, but it may not be those individuals playing his family members. And the same goes for Peacemaker. The events of Peacemaker it's not gonna matter. I didn't watch Peacemaker.
I wasn't.
But the events of that show are not going to be canon, and they're not going to matter at all. But if one of the things that I've said from day one when it comes to this whole thing is, if it wasn't a full reboot, why do it? And something else I said, the current state of the DCEU with the bombing of Blue Beetle, which we called, the bombing of them all.
Right.
Blue Beetle is what DC, I think they said DC's, Warner Brothers and DC's 7th bomb, DC bomb, and it's I also blame that on talking too much. Why announce that you're doing a reboot when you knew you had all those other movies coming out? Because at that point, when you said you were doing a reboot and that nothing was going to be canon, why the fuck should we then care to go pay our money to sit down in a theater to see these films that are not going to matter moving forward?
Right.
We heard people were walking out of the Aquaman screenings, that people are not happy with what they're seeing in Aquaman, and that could be their 8th bomb, even if the first film was their $1 million film,
right,
or $1 billion film. It still could. It might also not do well. So, I thought that was stupid too, saying that, we're doing a reboot while you knew you had 8 movies still coming out. So, but we'll just have to, it's going to be one of those cases where we're going to have to, like Daredevil Born Again and everything, we're going to have to wait to see how all of this plays out, to see what it looks like. Like, what is the new universe, or the new DC universe, going to look like? Why should we give a flying fuck about Creatures Commandos? Not only that, what is, he's already said what Superman Legacy's somewhat going to be. He hasn't said what it's going to be, but he has said characters that are going to be in it. Like, we're going to see League members in the film, and I that was something I said I wanted from the beginning. I did like that. I did not want us to do to retell how the Justice League were formed and all that, on all the things like that. So I don't know if they're formed in the film in Superman Legacy, but we are going to see League members. I do know that. I don't know if the League is formed or not, but we'll see the members. But again, for the people that did not see Blue Beetle, because obviously no one did, just from the box office, no one went to see it.
No one went to see it. I was just trying to look up numbers for it.
No, it was so bad. Theaters were, I think, 50 theaters. This was like a couple weeks ago. I had read that 50 theaters dropped it, took it out of there, because no one was going. No one was buying tickets for it. It was just playing into empty theaters, and that is sad. Because as hard as I tried to, obviously, I'm not saying that I have this big status, but just I was trying to campaign for the film. I was like, man, go see this film. Go see this film. It's not, and for those of us that did see the film, it wasn't, Shazam: Fury of the Gods or Black Adam. It was good. It wasn't bad. It was a good film. I thought Sholo did a good job. I'm not gonna sit and say I loved it,
Right.
but I did like it. I had a good time. I enjoyed it, and I haven't said that in a long time in a DC film. So
It says here that just of 85 million for Blue Beetle.
yeah, no,
And it says final now eyes 110 million final box office.
bummer. That's not good at all. But hey, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like I said, I enjoyed the film. I didn't think it was bad at all. So, but with those three characters coming over, or those three actors, I'm sorry, remaining as those three characters coming over, I really do love the fact that Viola Davis is staying as Amanda Waller because I just think she kills that shit, and I'm interested to just have Sholo back as Jaime. Again, I didn't watch Peacemaker, so. And I don't have a connection to Peacemaker like that. Suicide Squad, I did enjoy James Gunn's version of Suicide Squad with Peacemaker. It was good. I enjoyed Peacemaker in that, but as far as like the show goes, I didn't watch it. I did watch the last episode where the League showed up, but that was it.
Yeah, I just...
So. But as always, question is for you guys. Let us know down below in the comments what you guys are thinking of. And when we say these three, these are not the only three. We know that possibly others are coming over as well. We know James Gunn's wife is going to come over. And then obviously Jason Momoa over as Lobo and others. And there's still that up in the air, is Ezra Miller going to come back and be the Flash? Because James Gunn nor Peter Safran never said no or directly answered those questions. So,
God, I hope not.
but again, question is for you. Let us know down below in the comments all your thoughts on what is going on in the newly rebooted DCU. What we got?
We got Xavier saying that he just can't help himself as far as talking. Profess, I can't wait. D-Sizzle, he's co-running the DCU. Stay off Twitter. I don't remember Bruce Timm beefing with fans online.
Yeah, that's my point. Stay off Twitter. Like, you're like you just said, you are building a new universe that you're rebooting. Why do you have so much time?
Yeah.
To be going back and forth with I'm using James Gunn's words, nobodies that live in their mama's basement. Why? That's what he told Josh. Why are you going back and forth? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
We got... I hope I don't say this wrong. I'm just going to spell it. Narie. Naries. Okay, Naries 21. James Gunn doesn't know what he's doing, has no vision.
No.
It seems like it. Raymond, Lord help us. James Gunn, this is crazy. Stanima, Peacemaker might have been the best TV show that year. Really?
I know people loved it.
Really?
Yeah, people loved Peacemaker.
Really? Okay. To each their own, I guess. Raymond, but I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed their future is still brighter than Marvel's by a small margin. I don't know. The way James keeps talking and nothing is being...
I do agree on that. For me, it all hinges on legacy. If Superman Legacy is not good, then the universe is not gonna work. That film has to he has to knock that film out of the park.
Right.
He has to. You recasted him. You caused an uproar when you recasted him. On top of that, you're rebooting everything. It's all new. You put all this hype on it. You have to hit Kal-El out the park. And I'm not talking having him dancing and doing the fucking Macarena and shit like that. He better not dance. It already concerned me from the first part when they said he was going to be writing the film and directing the film. I was like, James is doing Superman. Now we've seen James do a lot of great things outside of Guardians of the Galaxy. He's a good director. and he's even a good writer in some things. But you have, and I think he knows. I would hope he knows the severity, of this character, and you have, like, you just gotta hit it out the park.
Yeah. Because, wait, did we confirm that's what he's starting with?
Creatures Commando is what he's starting with.
Oh, okay. Really?
And
I
then
wonder if he's
Superman
gonna...
Legacy is going to be...
I'm wondering if he's gonna pull, like, a Guardians of the Galaxy with Creatures of Creation.
That's the Creature Commandos. That is what he's going to do, because James Gunn, and that is, again, that's a talent he has. He can take a group of nobodies that we don't give a fuck about and make you give. Because we're not. I said this the last time. Don't sit here and pretend like any of us gave a flying fuck about the Guardians. Now, some of you might have, but I did not. In the comics, it was what it was. Okay, the Guardians, but nobody gave a fuck about it. Nobody was checking for the Guardians like that. But James Gunn took a group of misfits nobodies and turned them into what is one of my favorite trilogies in the MCU.
That part. Raptor Cloak. Yeah, having a reboot announced right after Henry Cavill returned feels like a bait and switch reason for excitement in DC films. Or Cavill.
People were ecstatic when we were talking about Henry coming back. Just for Henry to have to get back on 2 weeks later and say,
just kidding.
Psych.
Absent Good. It was a good movie. My daughter and son enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it was a good film. Like
it looks like it's a cute little family movie.
It is a good film, and that's something that makes the film is the family. George Lopez is great in the film, but and his sister, I forget the actress's name. She's played in some things on Netflix, I believe, but his sister, she is great in the film. His sister also played in Hocus Pocus 2. I think that's where I really remember her from. I think that's where I first saw her. Maybe not though. But the family dynamic is great in that film. It really is.
Belicia? Is that her name? Her real name?
That's her.
Ant-Man 91 at Planet Fanatics. I'm late, but hey everyone, and RIP to Michael Gambon, aka Dumbledore, E. Bombay. I feel you on that.
We appreciate you being here.
We do. Concierge, DC can't bomb soups.
No. They cannot.
Ant-Man for Superman Legacy. I don't really want to see Lex Luthor as the main villain. He should face Brainiac. Brainiac?
Yeah, Brainiac.
Okay. Or the Ultra Humanoid. Oh my god.
Ultra Humanoid.
Humanoid. Sorry guys, I don't have anything in my eyes. Ultra Humanoid was the first villain Superman fought. Humanite. Right? Ultra Humanite was the first villain Superman fought. DC didn't have any audience goodwill to make Blue Beetle successful.
No.
But they didn't really advertise for it. Like, I didn't really see...
Well, no, they didn't. That was the thing, and they couldn't because of the strike.
Oh, that's right.
And Cholo didn't and couldn't. But you know what? I feel like Cholo probably just was like... Obviously, he knew he was going to be continuing on as Jaime because him and James Gunn and Peter Safran, I'm sure, had that conversation. So they probably set him down and said, the strike's not going to allow you to promote this. Don't worry about it. Like, just take this as here's your first film, but then you're still going to be Blue Beetle moving forward. So it's fine.
Just let it be what it is. Stanima, Ezra Miller being kept on after that humdinger of a flop would be the worst thing possible. I just don't think he makes a good Flash.
He doesn't.
I just don't think he's a great actor either. I'm picky about my actors, guys. Sorry.
He's awkward.
He is. He's very awkward, and I just don't feel like...
He makes Barry awkward.
And I just don't feel like that's like a...
That's not Barry.
Yeah, I just don't feel like you playing a superhero is like your thing. Well, I can't say...
That's not shitting on
well, no,
Miller.
because was Miller in... What was Miller in? Was he in what's that movie
Perks
with?
of Being a Wallflower.
Yeah, I do like that movie.
Yeah.
But he played that character well because he is that character in real
Yeah.
life, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, he plays it well. He played well in that. I didn't watch Fantastic Beast. I haven't seen any of them because I'm just like, I tried to watch the first Fantastic Beast. I really did. I did not enjoy it.
Is that a movie?
Oh, gee, yeah. That's the see. I don't know how many people really care about it like that. So you saying that is not a shocker. But maybe a lot of people do because there's 3 of them. Aren't there 3? But it's the Harry Potter spinoffs with the one dude, whatever the British, what's his name?
Yeah, nope.
I tried. I did. If it's not Harry, I don't know that I care.
Yeah, I'm like the Harry Potter.
Like
Harry Potter.
Like they are old enough now to do the Cursed Child. You don't even have to do that. I'll tell you what. I said I spoke too soon when I said if it's not Harry, I don't know that I care. I would. Now, you want to put Adam Driver in a role? Let him play younger Severus. I want to see a Snape film. That's what I've been. I would love to see a Snape film.
That would be dope. Like just to see how he got there, like how he got to the Snape.
One of my favorite characters in Harry Potter.
Love.
And that reveal in the Half-Blood Prince, or not Half-Blood Prince, in is it? It's not the first. It's not the first.
No, wait. I think it is Half-Blood Prince. Help us out, chat.
Okay, well that's that reveal that he is the Half-Blood Prince. But I'm talking about when his tears, when they take his tears and they see his memories and things like that, and that he came in after Voldemort had killed Harry's mom. That whole flashback.
Oh, Deathly Hallows, Part 2.
Okay, so it was Deathly. I was going to say, was it in the Deathly Hallows? But it was. Okay.
That's what the chat's saying.
All right. Yes, great. I would love to see a Severus film.
Yeah, I would love to see a Snape movie. Where was I at? Xavier and announcing a reboot before Blue Beetle certainly didn't help matters much. Cinema, the reboot announcement came around Black Adam / Shazam 2 sort of time.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and then at that point, you still had like 3 more movies out were going to drop, right? That was stupid. Nayers. Did I say that right? Nares. Hey, do you guys feel that James Gunn is literally throwing anything to us to see what fits? Possibly. I don't really know what James Gunn is doing. I don't even think he really knows what he's doing.
I think he knows, obviously, that which he is doing. You have to start with Superman and Batman, one or the other, and outside of Creatures Commandos, but Superman is supposed to be the start. But announcing that you're doing the Superman film, announcing that you're doing Brave and the Bold, that's those 2 right there. To see what works. To answer that question, is he throwing something to see what works? If those 2 films don't work, like Batman and Superman, if that does not work, kill it. Because
I mean, those are the 2 most known characters in that whole entire universe.
And those are the 2 that are going to put asses in the seats.
Yeah.
Especially Batman. Batman's always going to put asses in the seats. So it's like, I think he's definitely, man, that's why I said, I don't want to sit and say that I think, because I love Guardians 3. I love them all. I love all 3 of them. Guardians 3 surprised me.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be good, but when we sat down, like, it was good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Volume 3. I really, really did. There were funny moments. I also don't think, I can't pronounce brother's name, but I also don't think High Evolutionary really got his flowers because he acted his ass off.
Oh, he did that.
He acted his ass off,
His-
especially in the scene where he's trying to understand, if I made you, Rocket, and
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to do it, how did you figure it out? That scene, he's brilliant in that scene. He's brilliant in that scene. And again, James Gunn wrote that film. James Gunn directed that film. And I love that film. He did Suicide Squad with Peacemaker. The version with Peacemaker. I liked it more than the first Suicide Squad.
Right.
You know, he did obviously the first two Guardians, and he, you know, some other things like horror stuff. I think he did do Dawn of the Dead, I believe. I believe James Gunn is director and wrote Dawn of the Dead. Can you pull up his?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to sit and be like, do I not trust him? Is he just trying shit? I don't know. I don't think he's just trying things. I do think, though, that he knows that it all hinges on the two main things he did mention at the reveal of their, if you want to call it a first slate, I guess, and that was Brave and the Bold and Legacy. Pert Minded, appreciate you stepping in. Stan MC said, if Batman and Superman don't land with the public, it's not a matter of killing the whole thing. It's dead on arrival in that case. That is so true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it has to. But I'm telling you this too. The reason Legacy has to hit is because if it doesn't, where do you think it's going to go back to? Henry Cavill. That's where it's going to start. People are going to say, you got rid of Henry Cavill.
Right.
Regardless of how good David Sweet Sweat is.
Right.
If it's bad, if the film's bad. It's going to go back to the decisions he made with getting rid of this and doing that and blah, blah, this. And then it's going to go back to the things people were saying about him at the beginning. Like, you never should have been doing this, blah, 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 blah.
True. I did just
Raptor
learn...
Cloak said, yes, that's his name. He said, killed as the High Evolutionary, best comic villain of the year. No, he did, bro.
He did
killed
that.
He killed that.
I did just learn that. Did he direct this or did he maybe he just produced it? Sorry, I'm looking up James Gunn.
Jill said, how do you promote Superman Legacy? That's a great question. How do you promote Superman Legacy?
He wrote it. Oh, wow.
Well,
that's like
I'll tell
one of
you,
my favorite movies.
First things first, David's face needs to be everywhere.
Everywhere.
His face needs to be everywhere.
This is your new Supes.
Yes, to usher him in as the new Superman.
And let's get excited about it.
I mean, if you've seen the pictures of him as of now, he is getting pretty big. To step into that role as Superman. So, I think that's the first things first. His face needs to be everywhere. Secondly, that's a tough one.
I think we just need to start with just getting it out there because people are so upset and not interested because of the whole Henry situation.
You need to do something with him in the suit to promote as well.
Yeah.
Not just his face on pictures and things like that, but I'm talking about like maybe a promotional video for the film with him as Superman, you know. You're going to have to get people excited. I think the excitement and curiosity are enough to put asses in the seats. I really do, because this is going to be the first Superman film since Henry Cavill's Superman film. Solo Superman film since Henry Cavill's solo film. So I think the curiosity is going to be enough to also put asses in the seats, but definitely something promotional wise with him whether that be a video in video form or a picture, but something with him in this, and maybe to cover the suspense, you do not show the full suit. You don't. Maybe you do something where, I don't know, it's Superman, faster than a locomotive,
Yeah.
speeding bullet. So you can do something where it's a video where he's flying, but it's like he's flying so fast or something like that, and
Right.
then he lands, and then it's like a shot of his boots, or maybe the S, or maybe from the back.
Right.
Um,
Just something with
I don't
him
know.
in the suit.
Yeah, something to get people excited to be like, to like I said, the curiosity is already there, but to get people excited to want to see this thing, you know what I'm saying? But that is a tough question. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Pert Minded said, just make a great trailer and promo, have them save a cat out of a tree, and then you'll see Superman Legacy logo or something. Yeah, something. Something.
Yeah, like something small.
Stamina said, Cornsweet's face is basically the director's cut of Cavill's face. Anyway, promo should be pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Grace said magazine articles at the set/shoot with photos. Let's see
Possibly.
what he's looking like.
And maybe that's what they're waiting on too. Maybe they're waiting for him to hit a certain physical stealth before getting him in the suit. But also, it's 2023.
Write it on.
AI that shit for right now.
Let's see these photos. It was from a few days ago. Is this the photo, Gray? Because if this is it. This is 11 hours ago. Oh, okay. So is it the same thing? What's these I see?
That booty though.
Let's see his arms. Well, I mean, I don't get it. Am I supposed to? Is this supposed to make me like I guess help me understand. Like, is that supposed to make all of it be like that's our Superman? Because I'm like the brother's just like he's
just looking
looks
normal.
like he's just out.
He's just out and about.
I got lost.
Is there no other
Maybe I missed it. No, that's it. That's from
like
11
clear
hours
pictures? Oh, okay. Well, okay. Chillmonger said he's healthy.
ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, and if you want to be real about it, going back to that picture, let me go back to that. Oh no, okay. Okay, no, that's not bad. No, he's fine. Okay, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, he's just.
Ant-Man said, besides Superman Legacy, I'm both hype and nervous for Batman the Brave and the Bold. I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that too because it has my favorite Robin, Damon, his son.
there you go.
I am excited to see that.
Uh,
You think that you know who I think they should get to play? Damon.
Who?
The boy from what's his name? From Euphoria, the young.
Oh, the one that's with
Is it Ash?
yeah, Ash. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I think he'd be. I think he'd be a good Damon.
I can see that.
I like him. Chill said you read it just how he said it. Reminded said, I'm just ready for the switch ups from the haters. Oh, it's gonna come. It's definitely gonna come. If it, if James Gunn definitely delivers on this,
Oh yeah, for
it's
sure.
definitely gonna come. Let's see. Xavier said, I know, right? What was the point of those? I was just trying to figure it out. Maybe I missed it. Let's see. Gray said High Evolutionary was peak over the top acting, the good kind though. Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
Perp Minded said Tanner Buchanan from Cobra Kai. Is that the guy, the main character?
Oh, he would be no, he's the he's, I guess you could say he's a main character. He's the one that was working with the LaRussos before.
Oh,
The one
okay.
with like the kind of hair that was like to here.
Yeah. Okay,
Tanner
yeah.
Buchanan would be a good Damon. That is
He
true.
would be a good Damon. All
That's
right,
true.
Perp Minded, I see you.
Let's see what else. Cornelius is here. What's up, Cornelius?
Hello.
Let me see. Ant-Man said, oh, he did. I read that one. James Gunn better get Superman right.
I mean, like you said, he has to get Superman and Batman right in order for this to be
Yeah, I think that's
successful.
what I was talking about, Ant-Man. Let me look him up real quick because I think that is his name. Let me see.
Javon Walton. I think that's his name. Ashtray.
Let me get away from these damn tourist pictures of David Corn Sweat.
Being healthy.
Is it Corn Sweat or Sweet? I think it's Sweet. Corn Sweet. Yeah, it's Corn Sweet. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's him.
That is
I'm
him.
not trying to press news. He's a twin?
Is he?
Oh, no. I'm wrong. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, this kid. Where's a... He looks like... Why is it that?
What?
What? I'm gonna let y'all see this. Why is this the picture
I think that's supposed to be a poster.
it brought up?
That is hilarious.
Okay, so we'll go back to it this way. But this kid, I think he'd be a good one too. But Tanner Buchanan, he's already been wanting to and campaigning to play Robin. So, was it Robin? It was Robin he was campaigning to play.
Who?
Tanner Buchanan.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah, he's been wanting to be Robin.
I wouldn't be mad about it.
Let's see. Okay. Let's
Perp Minded. Oh, sorry. Perp
go
Minded
ahead.
said, "What makes people think that James won't get Superman right?"
What makes people think James won't get Superman right?
Or won't get Superman right? Won't get Superman right. Yeah. What makes people think that James won't get Superman right?
I think for a lot of people, it is looking at his, just how he has done the Suicide Squad, how he's done the Guardians, and as far as like some of the more comedy tones that he brings with the Guardians and he brings with Suicide Squad, it works for those teams.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying there can't be funny moments in Superman or whatever, but I don't want there to be quippy jokes every
Right.
other whatever. That works for the Guardians. It's great for the Guardians. It's one of the reasons I love the Guardians. That group together just works.
But it's also a group of people. It's different dynamics working together. So, of course, there's going to be some form of comedy aspect. This is a solo film. This is a main focus.
Yeah.
And he shows that he can do groups, but can he do a main character energy can he bring that to the screen?
Right. So I think a lot of it just kind of lies on the seriousness of the character. Let's see. Xavier Phoenix said, "I'm waiting for the Lantern's Corps and Static Shock." Yeah, James said that Green Lantern HBO Max series, that is canon. It's still going to be going on, still happening. We'll see what that's going to be. Gray also said the same thing. He's waiting on the Lanterns too. Let's see. D Stizzle also said it. M991 said, "I'm waiting for Static Shock movie. It's long overdue." Did James, since he's answering questions, does anybody ever ask him that? Did he answer anything like that about Static Shock? Did I miss it? He might have. Not sure. But we'll move here to the Fantastic Four. Let's get to the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic
so you guys
Four.
can hear this. All right. So since the strikes, have been going on, the writer strike is over, the actor strike hopefully soon to end. But since the strikes have been going on, we haven't heard much about the Fantastic Four. Marvel has not said anything about the Fantastic Four. But now that the writer strike is over, Marvel is trying to get that ball rolling again with the Fantastic Four so that they can stay on track, stay on schedule with their release date. And from what we've heard, the script, once again, has been rewritten. And with that rewrite, the script has gotten sent out to specific actors that they are wanting to portray the first family.
Okay.
So they, like I said, they rewrote the script after I don't know if it was during that it was getting rewritten, but they rewrote the script. They've now sent that out. And one thing that we do know this came before the strike, I want to say, might have came during, is that we heard that Vanessa Kirby, and as for what we know, she is going to be Sue Storm in the MCU. Vanessa Kirby is going to be our Sue Storm, and as of right now, that is the rumor. That's what we've heard. That has kind of remained the steady rumor since it was first announced. Again, that's not confirmed by Marvel. That is just what is out there in the space. But a new report is now suggesting that Marvel Studios might already have the entire cast locked down. So Marvel they've now begun the testing film test for the film production and things like that. They just tested lenses.
Exciting.
Yeah, they just tested lenses, and we'll get back to that in just a second on what that may mean. But one thing, the other thing that we do know too about this is that Matt Smith and Adam Driver are the two main, and they really want Adam. That's what we're hearing. They really want Adam. But Matt Smith is also still on the table. It's those two. Those two names are the two names that they are wanting to be Mr. Fantastic. Now, Adam Driver previously did decline on being Reed Richards after he originally read the script. He was like, he said he couldn't emotionally connect with the character, so he turned it down due to the script that he read. But since they've rewritten the script and now sent him a new script, they are now waiting to see what he is going to say as far as this new script goes.
How are you feeling about that?
More about Adam Driver?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want him to be Reed Richards.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that Adam Driver is Reed. He's already declined once because he couldn't connect with the character. So then, what are you going to change to make it fit to where Adam Driver connects with the character? Because what did he not connect with? Was it Reed's intelligence?
Yeah.
Was it his abilities? What was it? The direction that they're taking Reed in this film? Like, what is it because regardless of how you slice it, Reed is going to be Reed. Reed is going to be at times really cocky. Reed is going to be at times in a gray area. Reed is going to be intelligent all of the time. Reed is going to be, the leader of the first family. So, I mean, no matter how you slice it, again, unless I don't know. I mean, but I don't want him to be
Well, would you
Reed.
out of
I
those
don't want
two
Matt Smith to be Reed
I was about to
either.
say as much as I love Matt Smith,
I love Matt Smith.
I just don't see him as Reed. And like we got House of Dragons to focus on, my boy. Like
he's not. I don't see I remember when that was first, and I thought it was a joke. I was like, they're not looking at Matt Smith to be Reed. They are, and I'm like, that's an interesting choice. So I don't want either one of them, but those are the two main people that they are looking at right now. So it's Vanessa Kirby as Sue, either Adam Driver or Matt Smith as Reed, unless something else changes. Iban Moss is the latest name and the only name right now that we've got for the thing. He played in Andor. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look him up because I don't know who that is. Who is it?
Iban Moss, EBONMOSS. But he's already worked with Disney. So with him already working with Disney, he's already got his foot in the door. So he may like Vanessa Kirby be a actual pin in the.
And they want him to play the Thing?
Yes.
I mean, obviously when he's not in form. Or
yeah.
They'll
probably do the whole Thanos and CGI as phase 2.
I guess I can kind of see that for him.
Yeah, so he is and then as far as Human Torch goes, nothing as of now. The last name that we had was I forget the boy's name because at the time I didn't even know who he was. But that is all off the table. So with them about to start filming, with them testing lenses, so they were testing lenses, and what that means is they're getting ready to start filming. And with them testing lenses, they're probably testing them because let's talk about what we already do know, because they want the film to have a different look. I'm just guessing here. A different look than what a modern MCU film would look like. Because one thing that we do know about this film is that it's supposed to take place in the 60s. So they probably want, to test different lenses to make sure that aesthetic of the lens fits the story that they're telling. Also, what did they say about that? That's what it was. So with them getting ready to start filming here soon, we'll have, if Marvel doesn't announce it prior to the start of filming, with the BTS photos, we'll know who's going to be Marvel's first family there, because there's no way they're going to be able to hide.
Right.
Unless they're filming everything like in studio, there's no way they're going to be able, and even then. Well, yeah. Unless they're filming everything in studio, there's no way you're going to be able to hide who the first family is. And I assume Marvel would come out and announce when they have a definitive first family who's the first family is going to be.
I think so.
Before or sometime during filming. But if they wait after the photos are going to get out anyway. But I feel like they would announce that prior to it. But again, we know that the movie is going to take place in the 60s, and something else that we talked about the last time we talked about the Fantastic Four was that they are going to be coming from a different universe. They're not going to be living in our universe, and that was something we talked about last night also. With them stepping into our universe, that would then make them the Fantastic Four moving forward. So if you weren't here last night, we talked about it. One of the things that we kind of speculated with this soft reboot that they're discussing of the MCU is that a lot of the incursions that we're going to see moving towards Secret Wars and in the actual film are going to be probably the people that get brought over, like the X-Men that are going to get brought over, unless they actually do the X-Men proper, which wouldn't really make sense if the current universe 616 Earth remains the main Earth after the soft reboot, if the rumored soft reboot, if that remains the same Earth, it wouldn't make sense for the X-Men to show up if they've been here since 2008 Iron Man. If they've been here this entire time, why didn't they assist? And so I'm assuming they're going to come from a different universe. If they're coming from a different universe, because we're not again, if you weren't here last night, we discussed it. We're not getting our X-Men until after Secret Wars, and we're not getting them because this is the swan song to the OG Marvel characters like X-Men, Wesley Snipes' Blade, Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider,
Right.
Ben Affleck's Daredevil, and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. All those guys, and the X-Men. This is their goodbye. A lot of people, and from what we've heard too, from My Time to Shine, Hello, Can We Get Some Toast, and others, a lot of the characters that I just named may not. We know this. We do know this. This is in the leaks for Deadpool 3. A lot of those characters aren't making it out of Deadpool 3.
Right.
And that one of those groups being the OG Fox Fantastic Four are rumored to die in the in Daredevil in Deadpool 3. And we
Right.
also know that Deadpool 3, the events of Deadpool 3 are going to lead directly into Secret Wars. So we know that Marvel's first family is going to be coming from a different universe, and they're going to be displaced in the 60s. Still confused on that, but more I'm sure will come out about it. So that's how we're going to have the Fantastic Four entering into
MCU.
the MCU proper, and then moving forward with them after Secret Wars. So whoever the first family is going to be, they're going to come from their universe, be stuck here because they're going to be destroyed or whatever. I'm guessing.
Right.
And then move forward.
That's going to be our
Right.
Fantastic.
Same thing with the X-Men, and just move forward.
Okay.
And then probably other characters as well that they wanted to bring in, because they're going to have to establish a whole new, everything. So probably bringing, if they want to go the route of using Iron Man and Captain America again, or maybe like we kind of talked about last night, maybe they go a different route and use other faces as, the new I don't want to say the new Iron Man, but the new leaders of the Avengers,
Right.
the new heroes. You went on this journey. We went on this whole 10-year journey with RDJ's Iron Man and Captain America and Thor and everybody else. So then, do we switch it up when we do this rumored soft reboot? Are we going to go into the soft reboot with another Thor as the main,
Right.
faces, or are we going to switch it up? And like I said last night, do you do a blue Marvel Adam Brashear and make him one of the leaders or something like
Right.
that?
Like we bring other characters
Right.
to make a new
Right.
Avengers
Characters
group.
we have not seen. Or are you going to dust some characters off the shelf and actually, do this properly?
Right.
I mean, we do know, obviously, if they're doing Wonder Man still, and they are, we haven't heard of anything of them shutting it down or anything like that. It just heard it's been delayed like, others. But that means that Yahya Abdul, he's not doing anything as Black Manta anymore with DC. So he's going to, again, come in as Wonder Man and be Wonder Man in the... So I'm still confused what his show is going to have to do. I know that Wanda, there'll be that little triangle thing with Wanda and Vision and everything like going on like that, but does he play into Secret Wars?
Right.
Does that
Or is he going to come after with the soft reboot?
Right, I don't know.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions in the air.
Yeah. So, let's see what else they were saying. Yeah, we talked about Vanessa Kirby. Talked about Adam. Yeah, in the script. We talked about the script as well. So, we'll have to wait to see these behind the scene photos, or again, I don't think Marvel wouldn't announce it. I did want to say this though, what the rap said. Oh no, okay, yeah, we talked about that. That was the testing the lenses. So yeah, that's everything going on that we know right now with the Fantastic Four. They're about to start filming. They still want Adam Driver and Matt Smith. Vanessa Kirby is rumored to be our Invisible Woman. Yvonne Moss is the only name right now. I don't know what happened to David and why he didn't get the...
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with any of that, but... we don't have a Human Torch name floating around at the moment.
Right.
So, that's what we know. But as always, questions for you guys. Let us know down below what you guys are thinking. Are you still in the Are you sick of the Fantastic Four what ifs? Are you sick of the news being blotchy and changing every other time we talk about the Fantastic Four? One thing that has remained the same is the 60s and the time displacement. That has remained the same since we've started talking about the Fantastic Four. But a lot of other things have changed. So are you on the fence of, I'm just sick of hearing it, I'm just ready to see who's playing them and then ready to see the film in 2025? Or are you still very much interested to see how the MCU handles Marvel's First Family? You know, I said that I never believed that the whole Marvel's First Family is cursed, because, you know, their films never really do great, especially that Miles Teller one. That one is awful. But with all the things that they're going through with this right now, with the changing and actors turning down the script, and then the strike hit them, they had to push the film back, and they've gone through so many different rumored casting this and changed the script so many. Is the damn First Family cursed? So I'm interested to see, how is the MCU, can they actually knock an actual Fantastic Four film out of the park?
Right.
And then also make Reed look cool enough on screen with the stretching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we barely got to see anything of it in Multiverse of Madness. All we saw was his hand reach at Wanda, didn't he? Yeah, he reached at Wanda,
yeah.
I think.
And then when he like combusted and into swirlies.
Yeah, that was it. So, yeah. But you know, let us know down below what all the things that you guys are thinking. What are we saying?
I got cinema. Did anyone hear any corroboration to the sustainable rumor that Matt Shakman has left the project?
Ooh, I have not heard anything about Matt Shakman leaving the project.
Interesting. Ant-Man Adam Driver should be Doctor Doom.
He should. He would be a better Doctor Doom than he would Reed.
Yeah, for sure. I can definitely see him more as a Doctor Doom than a Reed. He just doesn't. Raymond 2000. I doubt we're getting this movie on time. Marvel can't seem to get projects off the ground. Probably not.
It's already been pushed back to 2025. If you push it back again, that means you then have to push Kang Dynasty back again, and you have to push Secret Wars back again, because this film has to take place before that.
Right. So
that would mean 2026.
Oh, that's saying that. That's so far away.
It is. Shit.
I mean, we are like about to go into 2024, but still, like
that's a whole 365 days we got to go through. Mm-hmm. Then a whole nother 365 days we got to go through. No.
Yeah, no. I get that. Xavier, characters come first, not the actor. I agree on that.
Oh, no, I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
If you couldn't connect with him the first time, then we shouldn't have to sit here and bend and mold to make it for your liking.
Exactly. Don't.
But also, too, this is this is MCU, and MCU is gonna MCU, so they could have portrayed Reed in a very
different way than what we as fans are used to.
Probably. So we don't know. But either way, it's.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be one mad motherfucker if the Fantastic Four, because I remember when we first did our very first video on Fantastic Four and we got our first news about it. Nobody else. This was before you had joined the team.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, this must have been before me.
Nobody else was excited. You can go back and watch that video. They were all like, okay. And I was like, y'all are not excited. This is Marvel's First Family, blah, blah. Because I like the Fantastic Four a lot, bro. Mm-hmm. I really, really do. And I would like to see an accurate portrayal of them on screen. So,
did you not like the Fox version?
I liked the Fox versions. They were, for their time, they were great. They were fine.
Yeah, they were fine.
They were fine. Yeah, they were fine. They weren't like Spider-Man 2 quality good, right. But they were fine.
Which I was totally watching it. I went to Hibden to get my oil change, and FX was on, so they're constantly
No,
playing.
they constantly play Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. Like, so they were going through the whole thing, and I was sitting there watching Spider-Man 2, and I was like, still so good.
Oh, it's still the best one. Still the best.
It's still
They,
so
I go back and I watched X-Men, the first X-Men. Some of the shit is goofy. Some of it is kind of, you go back and look at it, it's like, oof. Like, Halle Berry's storm to, what she said to Toad, when she was like, what happens when electricity, when you zap a Toad with electricity or something like that.
Something corny.
I was like, and then she zaps it, she's like, it explodes. I was like, oh.
Unnecessary.
I was like, oh, please don't do that.
Unnecessary. The cringe.
So yeah, no, some of that shit is kind of goofy.
Oh, that's so funny.
Like the I think it's Fantastic Four 2 when Reed's bachelor party, when they go to the club and he's dancing with all those girls and doing all the stretchy shit with those girls. I was like, okay.
This is...
Grace said it croaks.
Oh, gosh. Sorry, guys. Let me see where I'm at. D Sizzle, not the biggest fan of that Sue casting, but it is what it is. I kind of agree. I don't know if I'm excited about our Sue casting, but that's where we're at. Xavier.
I like Vanessa Kirby. I really do. And I
But does she give you like Sue Storm
honestly,
vibes?
when I look at this, she really does. I know this is just fan art, but oops, sorry. When I look at this, she honestly does. And I loved her. I think I liked her a lot in The Crown, portraying Elizabeth's sister, Margaret.
Yeah.
Princess Margaret. But her acting was great in that. And I think that, if she can take it, portraying an actual person, then she can portray Sue.
Yeah. I don't know, that one I'm gonna have to see the performance before I'm like...
She definitely is very pretty there.
Yeah, she is. Her eyes are popping right now. Cinema, I don't want Driver or Smith as anything in the MCU quite yet. No name suggested for either actor suit me based on nothing. Same.
Yeah.
And I just don't see Matt Smith in the MCU world. Like, there's no character that I can be like, oh, this would be a really good character for you. Like, he just doesn't...
He's definitely not Reed Richards. He's just not.
Yeah. Xavier, again, that's the first strike for me. They shouldn't be casting actors. They shouldn't be chasing actors.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Great. I don't like any of the choices for Reed. Same.
Me either. I mean, the only ones I liked was the Penn Bagley one when we first heard about that. I think Penn Bagley was the only one I really fucked with like that. Yeah, it was. That's who I wanted. I wanted Penn Bagley because he looks like him. And I think Penn could play him. I think he could play him. Yeah.
Who was the other one for a while? Wasn't it like Matt? What's his name? Dark hair, bright blue eyes. He used to play in that show called White Collar. I can't think of his name right now. I thought he was on the table for a while.
I'm not sure who he is.
Anyway, Xavier, the guy from The Bear, would make a great Ben Grimm.
Guy from The Bear.
Oh, I think when we were talking about Moss.
Oh.
Ebon Moss. Silver wishes Jason Segel should play Ben Grimm.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have said that.
I think he would make a great Ben Grimm. Raymond, at this point, just cast Jonathan Krasinski, get Vanessa Kirby, and find the rest of the actors who care at this point. Make a movie around them and do it to the best of your abilities.
Yep.
But John Krasinski's...
There's still John.
But isn't that Reed not from... Isn't he from a different... He wouldn't be from the one that we're getting. He's dead, right. But even if he wasn't, he's not from the world that we're getting in this one, correct? Because isn't he from...
Yeah, but remember, they have established that variants can look the same.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
So he could just be a different Reed in a different universe.
That is true. Xavier, the guy from the bear... Oh, we already said that. D-Sizzle, any brother playing Ben Grimm equals fail. Any brothers playing Ben Grimm equals fail.
Yeah, they've got a... I wonder how Ben's gonna look too. I hated the way he looked in the Miles Teller one. Hated it. Hated that movie. Man.
Yeah, it was not the best one.
Doom doesn't show up until the very end.
Yeah, and you're like, bro, I've
And
been
then
waiting
that
this whole time.
fight is some bullshit. Aren't they like fighting on a moon or something in space?
Yeah, it was something really random.
Yeah, I was like, what was the budget?
Gray said, this might be their first major casting miss. D-Sizzle, that 60s idea is from years back, not digging that either. I'm really confused on the whole 60s. Like, I didn't read their comics, so was there like a certain...
I believe that's when their comics, yeah, that's when their first comics came out, was in the 60s.
Oh, okay. So they're trying to go more like OG, well, not try, but like...
Yeah, that's why Doctor Strange said, and you guys chart in the 60s and in the film and
Okay.
But the whole being in the 60s thing is supposed to be because the last thing we read in leaks was that Reed had found Tony's time travel, but that now doesn't make sense. So I know that's not the leak anymore, especially
Right.
with them being from a different universe. Because the original one was they were from our universe. Reed had some of Tony's time travel watches that they used in Endgame.
Okay.
And he was messing with it, and it sent him and the first family back into the 60s.
Okay.
That's what that one was, and that one sounded awful.
Yeah, that sounds horrible, so I'm glad they got rid of that. Ant-Man, what exactly can they do with the soft reboot after Secret Wars? I don't get why they're gonna have the Fantastic Four from the 60s and come to the 21st century. Again, I agree with that. The whole starting in the 60s to get them here, I mean...
I don't know.
That's gonna be very interesting.
I have no idea. I remember when we thought that we were gonna see Reed in Quantumania. Ah! Ah!
Oh, that laugh got me.
days.
Sorry, guys.
That's
the
so
days.
funny when we used to. Whew,
The days.
them leaks. I remember those. Ah!
What a time. Stanima said, unless the reboot comes with a new approach / new creatives, it's pointless. Redoing stuff done before is whack. Just do better
Yes.
/ cooler stuff
Yes.
going forward instead of going backwards. That I agree with. I definitely I think that it would be a better idea to dust new characters off of the shelf and place them as our new group of Avengers.
Oh yeah.
And just
that's what I
move it
think.
forward.
That's what I
Because
think.
at this point, there is no going back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys, the money, like we discussed yesterday, the money was spent. Whether it's about Wakanda Forever or not, everything in these last two phases, the money was spent, the story was told, the reviews were had, the income has came, the checks have cleared, let's move forward. Like, you stood 10 toes deep in it. Cool.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
not
I-
talk about this. Let's not ever have this discussion ever again, in the
Yeah.
words of my father.
I think they should take a lot of characters off the shelves, that we haven't seen or that people would like to see. Instead of doing Thor, do Balder.
Yeah.
Or do or not Balder, I'm sorry. Fuck, why am I blanking? I'm blanking on names. But dust some characters off.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't want to see like just a whole nother Captain America and then I'm not saying don't have Cap,
Right.
but you don't have to make Cap. Maybe don't have Cap. we just did a whole 10 years with Cap. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Right.
Captain America doesn't come over. I don't
And
know.
there's
I don't
and
know
there's
how
just
they're gonna do
there's so many characters in the Marvel comic world that you like you said, like, we can easily dust off the shelf and be like, boom bam bop.
it. Yeah.
This is what
Sorry,
we
I
got.
think it was because I was away from my mic. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I really don't. I'm looking at the poster, right? Different one. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip down a little bit.
I'm gonna unbox my Monica on camera.
Okay.
I haven't unboxed it yet, and I want to see it.
D-Sizzle, Marvel Studios, Marvel's first Marvel comic series from 1961. We got it. They'll be from the 60s. You're welcome.
Yes. Damn. Oh, sorry. Stepped all in front of the damn camera. Let's give this one away. 'Cause I don't want this bitch.
All right, let me open my notes so I can keep track of this.
We're just doing one right now.
Just one.
Oh, yeah, no, this one ain't going. This one's mine.
He says sorry about you.
Just the one. You can keep reading those because that was the last topic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see where I was at. Raymond 2000. I like Vanessa Kirby. She gives Sue Storm and Natasha Romanoff.
Yeah, I like her.
She gives me more like Natasha Romanoff than Sue Storm, but like she could be one of her little Black Widowers or whatever they're called.
The Widows.
He also said Emma Frost too.
Oh yeah, that too.
Stanima also believes in Vanessa Kirby. He said Vanessa Kirby is dope. She can sell me on Sue. I believe in her.
Yeah, I do.
I
believe in her way more than I believed in Margot Robbie. I like Margot. I just never saw her as Sue.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Well, I don't know, because after seeing Barbie, I can kind of...
I haven't seen Barbie.
It was just kind of, you know what I mean? Margot, she's always played, like, kind of those out there characters. And,
Yeah.
like, Barbie, there was definitely some dramatic moments, don't be wrong, but she really, she did that. She did that.
Why is Dr. Jones
Mighty Owl said, instead of getting the typical Doctor Doom villain, who would you say would be another bad adversary for the Fantastic Four?
Well, the rumor is that the villain in the film is going to be Galactus, and we are going to see some of his heralds. I doubt we're going to see Silver Surfer because Kevin Feige did say a while back that they want to do something different and new with the Fantastic Four that hasn't been done before. And if you do Silver Surfer so quickly, you were basically doing the Fox. I mean, we've already seen them.
Right.
Not saying I don't want to see this, a new Silver Surfer with the new. I do, but I'm just saying what they said. But so he's gonna have some of his heralds. So one of them may be Nornrad. I don't know. We don't know. So in that the voice actors right now that are on the table, this was the last time that it was talked about, at least, that were on the table for voicing Galactus, was Dennis Quaid and Antonio Banderas. I'm
not mad about those.
I don't know if I want Antonio Banderas to do Galactus.
I mean,
how thick is Antonio Banderas' accent? It's pretty thick, isn't it?
It's pretty thick. Who did you mention the first?
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. What is he in?
Parent Trap. Plays their dad.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I can see that. I see that way more than in Antonio. For sure. Stanima said John Krasinski has a fairly full dance card of all the names being banded around. He directs as well as acts these days, so more from him to be occupied by. Yes, but John and Emily have also came out recently and said that they were kind of pulling back from acting. I think at least Emma is. I think she's pulling back from acting to be with the kids for a while. But did they already do A Quiet Place 3?
No.
I think that's going to be their last project before they take a little break. Because I think I saw her in an interview talking about it. But everyone look at his Monica.
She looks great.
It's the hair for me. I love her hair.
She looks.
She makes me want to grow mine back out. But no, it's too hot. That's too much work.
And then you get Secret Wars Doctor Doom with it.
Ooh.
That is true, Chill. Silver Surfer does sell merch.
He does. D Sizzle said MCU's been ignoring them street heroes. That's true too. Hopefully in the soft reboot we can kind of like
Oh, this one's fucking dope.
circle back around. Spoiler King, she crushed Barbie, but I don't know if I can see Robbie as Sue. Kirby is great casting. True, I just think her playing Barbie just showed showed her versatility. So, I mean, I don't think I necessarily would have been dead set on Margaret either, but I think she would convince me. But Kirby did really do great in The Crown. But that's the only thing I've really ever seen her in. So maybe I just need to do more.
She's great in The Crown.
Yeah, maybe I just need to... Is she also in that... Nope, different show, different person. Spoiler Kings, when do you guys expect to hear the official announcement of the Fantastic Four cast? Neither of those sound like a good option for Galactus.
I think we'll probably hear about the Fantastic Four cast right before they start filming. I would expect Marvel to announce who the cast is. I mean, because to find out who the cast, I doubt it. Has that happened? That's never happened. No, we've never found out who the cast is going to be from.
No, but I think Marvel's in
BTS.
such a hot seat right now, and they need people to get re-excited for them, that I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped the cast.
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably going to drop the
It
cast.
would be smart.
And then as far as those, both, I agree with you. Neither one of those sound like good ideas for Galactus. I don't, and I'm not, that's not me trying to be like rude or anything when I say Antonio Banderas' accent's just too thick to be Galactus. Yeah. I mean, that's just like, could you imagine, imagine Puss in Boots. Now imagine put Puss in Boots' voice on Galactus.
Why you gotta do him dirty like that? I automatically think of what's that movie he did way back in the day? Where he wore a mask and he had the sword.
Oh, Zorro?
Zorro. That was my first time ever being introduced to him. So anytime I hear his name, that's the first thing I think of.
Chill said he can voice the Spanish dub. Y'all want to see what Doom looks like?
Zorro, yeah.
Well, this is not him with the Doom head. This is him with the Victor head. You can't really see it because that damn light.
It's the glare.
It's a nice head sculpt, though. And he's pretty dope.
He is.
He's pretty dope. This Monica
right.
and him are dope.
Zorro is fire, but do I see him as Galactus? No. That's doing a lot.
Yeah, no, those are dope.
I wouldn't be mad about Dennis Quaid though. You don't think that would be like at least the voice? No?
I don't know. I feel like Galactus's voice needs to be deep, who dares disturb my slumber? It needs to be menacing. like ground shaking, like some B5 fums type shit.
True.
Yeah.
What about the guy that, I mean, obviously maybe not because he's black, but
Oh, they could do the Bane thing with his voice.
they could. The State Farm commercial guy.
Who the fuck is it? The light skinned boy?
No, not the light skin, not the State Farm. Not State Farm. What commercial am I thinking of, guys?
Oh, Allstate.
Allstate.
That's Allstate, Stan. Yeah.
Yeah. Like but you know how his voice is just deep.
Yes. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Like the light skin boy? No, not him. Not Miles.
Jake.
Jake. He looks like he could play Miles Morales though. Nationwide. Have you guys heard that voiceover on TikTok with the little girl? Nationwide is on your side.
Dennis Haysbert.
Let me look
You
it
know,
up.
I'm better with faces. Let's see what he looks like. Okay, why the fuck did it just take me back to James Gunn?
Oh, yes. Yeah, him. I mean, I don't know how well that would be for Galactus because he is black, but just his voice alone is just very
Yeah.
deep.
Who else did they say?
ingrained.
Oh, Lawrence Fishburne. T.C. Carson. He's a good voice actor. He's a very good voice actor. Very good voice actor. Let me pull up something. I was kind of... T.C. Carson does God of War. Not the new ones, but when he was the God of War. What was I about to... Oh, yeah. You guys can ask us anything. Topics are done. Have a few more things. We'll hang out a few more minutes. But I'm going to show some stuff too. Hold on. I don't know who's all into... Oh, yeah. I did say I was going to give away that Monica too, didn't I? Yeah, we got... Well, not the one I just unboxed, but we'll give that away in just a
Ant-Man made
second.
a pretty cool point. He said, now that I think about it, Galactus is too early to introduce. He should be introduced in the later saga since he's the Devourers of Worlds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
I think it's going to be more so his heralds.
Mm.
And he is
His
just
little
going to be the
minions.
looming threat.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know who's all into collecting Marvel Legends figs, but this is on the top of my list. Please go sign this. Please go sign this. There's only 25 days left, 1 hour and 34 minutes. The goal is 10,000. So
For what, to
far,
keep
they've
it?
only got, for them to, put this in stores.
Oh, okay.
Not just in stores, to be able to even buy it. I need this a part of my collection. So I've already done what I need to do. I need everybody to go, even if you don't give a fuck. I'm
Give a fuck
campaigning
today,
right now.
please.
Go do this. Because in scale, do they have the picture in scale of how big he is compared to the others? Look at that shit. That's not like those aren't photoshopped. Hold on. No, these are not photoshopped. This motherfucker is that. How tall is he in scale? I forgot what they said. And then he comes with a scroll head, interchangeable scroll head, zombie head, which is dope. You can change his facial expressions. See.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
See, I have this Cap. I have this Natasha. I've got boom. I've got Thor. I don't have this Iron Man. I have several Iron Men, but that's not the one I have. My Hulk's bigger than that. Where is how tall he is though? Oh, he's 24 inches tall. Yeah. 24 inches tall. So you put him next to your 6-inch figures. He's big as fuck.
Right.
And that's what I want. I want this a part of my collection. So go sign. Oh, there it is. Boom. Look at him compared to Cap. What? My Giant Man now is not that, like, the Giant Man from the old Marvel Build-A-Figures, not that big.
Right.
Not as big as that.
He big guy.
I need it. So please go sign. Oh, yeah. Look at that, bro. You can, like, he's got the... He's got
he's
the...
detailed.
Yes. I forget what those are called. Interlockings where you can change everything. Yeah, that's dope. Where's the angry face? That
That's dope.
one. I need it. So please go sign. Yeah, great. It's pretty tough. Yes, a comic accurate Hank Pym. He looks great. Need it. Anything else? Anybody saying anything else? Is correct me if I'm wrong, for those that may know. Is this articulated, that's right. Is this Tuesday the last episode of Ahsoka, or do we have one more? Is there 9 or is there only 8 episodes? Yes, they want people to buy in. It's kind of like what they did with Galactus. There's only 8? Shit, so this is the last episode?
Yeah, there's only 8.
Oh.
I'm sorry, friend. Well, that makes sense because you'll get Ahsoka and then the following week don't we get Loki? Or are we getting your last episode of Ahsoka and Loki in the same week?
No. Ahsoka's, wait.
Yeah, you are, because Ahsoka's
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, which is October 3rd, and then we get Loki
2 days after, or a day, 2 days after.
Yeah, we get it on the 5th.
Oh, well, yeah. Jeez. How long's the finale? I was hoping, that changes things for me a little bit. I'm not now as happy with episode 7 as I was. It was a good episode still, but with one episode left, what does that do to the finale? How long is the finale? Now, I do know, as I've said, it's going to end on that cliffhanger for the film, but that's interesting. Oof. Don't kill the finale.
It's looking around 43 minutes in total.
That's it?
This episode will be roughly 50 minutes long. So without the long credits and previously on at the start, you're looking at around 43 minutes in total.
The finale? Mm-hmm.
That's from the Review Geek.
They better bring it. Silver Wishes said some people say Liam Neeson should play Galactus. Who said that? Whole thought to where? Stamina said slap those people. Xavier Phoenix said one more left. Oh no. Yes, Sir Yuri G. I was just about to talk about that, where he said what's scary is the Sentinel is bigger than that Ant-Man. Have you seen how? No, you haven't. Let me help you. I'll show you. Don't worry. Yes, Marvel Legends. There's not a search.
Yeah, there is. Right there at the very top on the right.
Yeah, but that's just going to take me back here. Well, it hadn't come out that long ago, so it should be. Oh, now the new T'Challa? Whew. Pretty tough, pretty tough. Now, why do you think Marvel Legends is selling the new T'Challa comic accurate version instead? Because we just got one during the Wakanda Forever promotion. They released a comic accurate T'Challa, but this one is even more detailed. It's a little bit better. He's got the cowl on and everything. It's great. It's dope. It's dope. It's a great one. I am getting it. But why do you think that Marvel is deciding, and why Hasbro, not just Marvel, but Hasbro and Marvel are deciding to release a comic accurate T'Challa over a comic accurate Shuri, seeing as she is the future moving forward with T'Child, and not only that, she was a star of your funeral.
Because she does not sell. Because no one wants Shuri.
Exactly.
People want
But
Black
who
Panther.
sells? T'Challa sells. That's why he's in this wave. That's not the Sentinel. That one's not it. It's not big enough. Hold on. He's right. He should be coming up. Because these are all the new ones. Oh, I don't have that Rhino, though. That's a dope Rhino.
That is a dope Rhino.
Oh, let me put this on so you guys can see. Y'all are like, hello, we can't see that shit. That's my cap. I've got that one. No. I've got that Scarlet Witch. I've got that Vision. I've got Kang. Trying to find him. Hold on. Where is he? I need like 10 of these. Oh, I think 3 of these come in one. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, yeah, they do. Maybe they don't.
I was like, I think it's just the one.
It is just the one.
It includes a figure and 3 accessories.
I like the faces, though. Head sculpts are dope. Dope head sculpts. Maybe I just Google him.
Maybe.
It should be it should be right here. I just got this.
Oh, nice.
$20.99. Damn.
Okay.
Beat up without his mask, huh? Why would I want that figure? I have that She-Hulk. Where the fuck is he at?
Cinema says Wanda looks drunk.
I need this Shang-Chi, bro. I've been trying to... I mean, I can order him, but he's really expensive to order because he's from an old wave. Okay, I'm just going to Google him because we're not going to go through Hasbro's. Even that's pretty dope. I'll have to go through that by myself later. Yes, I collect them and Black Series Star Wars figures. You feel me? Okay, last thing I'm going to show. And then I'll give this away and then we'll go. I think that's supposed to be... Oh, that was all wrong. Okay, there he is. Now look how big he is.
Oh, he's big.
Compared to... Now look how much... And that's how much it is.
Damn.
That's
Amazon.
insane. The fuck?
You got me fucked up. And then some.
$800.
That better be life size for some $800. I need me and him to look each other in the eyes.
$800.
Like, what you talking about, $800?
Damn.
That's my rent.
They taxing.
What you talking about?
That's crazy. 800. Whew.
Ant-Man, none of that makes sense.
What?
Ant-Man said with an 800 price tag, it makes sense. It don't.
Now see this one. This is stamina. They did the same thing for this Galactus, like they're doing for the Giant Man. But this got over what they were trying to get. They were trying to. The target was 14,000. They reached 30,000. People wanted. I want this, but he's about as much as the Sentinel. Look how like what? You see how big this motherfucker is? Hold on, let me go back up to the comparison picture. But look at Reed compared to this figure. What? I've actually seen this figure in person. It is about this tall.
Is it?
No, yeah, it's tall. It is tall, and it has the interchangeable heads to where you can make it Doctor Doom. Where's the Doctor Doom head? One of the, and then oh yeah, it does come with the heralds, so it does come with. It doesn't come with Terax though. See, that is dope. What? That is dope. Oh, it does. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, pretty dope. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Yes, I collect. I want them. I want them. So, somebody gift that to me. My birthday is in January.
There you go.
Put it on my wish list. All right. Let's what's the game we'll do really quick? We'll spin. If you wanna hold on, let me see. Hold on. I gotta pull it up. Gotta pull it up. All right. If you would like to play the game, this is today's giveaway. It'll come. I will mail it out tomorrow at work. This is today's giveaway. It is just simply Monica from the new Marvels film. If you would like this, please enter your name in the chat now so I can put your name into the spin. Now, what we'll do, we're only going to spin it once.
I say let him spin it, and then whoever lands on it, ask him what. Are you going to ask them a question?
Oh, we can do that.
You know what I mean? Then let them answer it, and if they get it right, they get it. If they don't, we'll move on to the next person. Like, we'll spin again.
Okay. Well, hold on. Give me just a second.
Gray and D Stizzle would like their name put on the list.
All right.
Ugh.
What kind of fucking question is that? What kind of?
Ooh.
Okay, that's not a bad one. Okay. Who's putting? Can you tell me names? Who's putting in names?
So far, just Gray and D Sizzle. Anyone else want to play the game?
Anybody else want to win that Monica?
Don't all, rush at once.
Maybe nobody wants that damn Monica.
Maybe.
Why did I put that extra?
He said, what? That's not how the last spin worked. Yeah, well, there's just me. Sorry, guys.
Gray's mad because you just fucked up his chances of winning. He's never won, and he plays all the time. And he's like, that ain't how that shit worked the last time. Oh, so your G wants to play. Okay, Raymond wants to play.
Yes.
Oh, Raymond, I actually spelled your name wrong.
Stanima, I think.
Stamina, is that your entry? Are you wanting to get in? Oh, D Sizzle wanted that Invisible Woman. I think we still have that Invisible Woman, don't we?
Yeah.
And do we know who won that?
No, but I've found the list. I found the list.
Because if we don't know who won that one, then okay. So Yuri G won it. Okay, so Yuri G won it.
I think so. Let me see.
I should have told you to bring that stuff so I could have mailed it all with this, but it doesn't matter because it's free mailing. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought I had it.
All right, stamina's in. Okay. All right. I will spin, and if it lands on you, I will ask you a superhero movie trivia question. And if you get it right, it's yours. If you get it wrong, we spin again. Are we ready to play Planet Fanatics? Let's make a deal.
Let's do it. Let's
All right.
make a deal.
Is that how that goes? Do they chant that?
I don't know. It's been a while since I watched game shows. The only game show I really keep up with or used to is Family Feud because I love me some Steve Harvey.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's so funny.
All right, here we go. Spin in now. And it landed on oh shit. That scared me. Did that not scare you? You didn't jump. I jumped. Wasn't expecting that shit. Okay, so Yuri G, here's your question. What the fuck kind of question? What is the name of Martha in Thomas Wayne's Killer?
One more time for him.
What is the name of Martha in Thomas Wayne's Killer? Boom, boom.
He said Joe Chill.
Ah, Joe Chill. You got that correct.
All right.
All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sir Yuri G. You got a Invisible Woman and
I don't know. I have it down that we had Mind of Inception for Sue Storm figure. And then Sue Yuri G had the M'Bakwai and the Black Panther Funko.
I have well, that's what you got on there. We got more to give away. Hold on. We can do. I think I have one more we can do. Hold on.
Okay. I'm going to list off this list, and if you guys remember, let me know if this sounds correct. Andre Ware won an Iron Man. D Stizzle got a T'Challa Funko and a Martian Manhunter, sorry. Raymond got Mr. Knight. Sir Yuri G got M'Baku and the Black Panther Funko. Xavier Phoenix got the T'Challa Marvel Legends, and Mind of Inception got Sue Storm figure. So, I'm pretty sure we're going to start our Star Wars journey this weekend, so I'll make sure to bring those to Darius so we can get those out to you guys. D-Sizzle said that was correct on his end. Siri G seems totally fine with that. Raymond says that sounds correct for him. Andre and Mind of Inception, if you guys are in the chat, if you guys can confirm that, that would be fantastic. If not, you're getting them anyway.
I don't think they are. I haven't seen Mind of Inception since we've been back.
I know, I haven't seen him back in a while. Sorry, that was a client that just messaged me. Andre was here in the chat earlier, but I don't know if he's still here. Oh, there you are, Andre. Hey, Correct. Cool. We will get those out to you guys next week. Promise. Pinky promise.
Sorry, I have to go through what I want to give up right now. All right. We've got more goodies, don't worry.
More goodies.
All right, we'll do another.
Anybody else want to join on these next 2 rounds?
Marvel Boy. Where can I get a better picture in, please?
Maybe should I do it on my end because it's not so glary?
Yeah, try to do that.
Let's see. Can you guys see him?
No, still a glare.
Still a glare?
But we have Marvel Boy, and then I've got a Dathomirian male Star Wars warrior. A Dathomirian male, well, a Night Brother is what they have on here. Night Brother warrior. Well, it is from Fallen Order. So, those are the 2 I have there to give. Plus Monica. Well, Monica's already gone to Surgery G. All right. Y'all ready?
Let's do this.
Oh, Andre said he wants to join. All right, y'all ready? All right, here we go.
Let's do this.
All right, we're gonna spin. It was right on Gray.
Dang.
I was rooting for that to land on Gray. All right, D Stizzle. Dang, Gray.
At this point,
I'm just send him some
I
shit.
just want to send Gray a whole basket of some shit.
A care package.
I get well soon package.
Okay. Let's see. What's the question? That was a tough one. I could use that one. All these some of these are really easy though. I'll just read one of these. Like, this is not the question, but just gonna read one of these. In Batman Forever, which villain did Jim Carrey play?
That's not the answer, though. Or that's not the question.
No, that's not the question. But that's like the type of questions
that are popping up.
Yeah. Like some easy ass shit. I'm sorry. These are just like... Who killed Tony Stark's parents? Like, what? Which island does Wonder Woman come from? Like,
Come
this
on
is
now.
for, like, some people that don't really... aren't in the spaces that we're all in like that. How many Infinity Stones are there? Like, these questions aren't... Okay, let me see the answer to this one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not getting any.
Who is the richest superhero?
Oh, that's a good one.
It has the answer here.
And that's for D.
That
Stizzle?
is for D. Stizzle. Who is the richest superhero? Bling, bling, bling. I should.
He said T'Challa.
And that he got that correct. That
There
is
you
right.
go.
It is T'Challa, Black Panther. All right. Well,
Let me write this down.
D-Stizzle, you have won Marvel Boy. You have won Marvel Boy. The next gift and last gift for the night is the Dathomirian warrior. They are calling him a Night Brother warrior on here. From the video game Fallen Order. Pretty cool. I like it. Wish I had several of them. Pretty cool though. All right. Anybody else joining before we spin? I think Xavier, is that you wanting to join?
We said Stanima won Monica, correct?
Was it Stamina? I don't think it was on the...
Or was it Sir Yuri?
It was Sir Yuri G.
Sir Yuri. Okay, sorry.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. Oh, shit. Let me go back to the right thing. Spinning. Last question. Stamina. Landed on stamina. All right. Let's see. This question is... Who would know that? All right. Stamina. These are some tough ones. I kind of like this one. Who is the... Oh, hold on. Show the answer. Oh, okay. What is the largest superhero team ever assembled? You know, the next time we play this game, I'm going to give everybody a few seconds.
Yeah, like a timer.
Yeah.
Like 10 seconds.
I don't know how much of a delay there is from when we speak to then what they hear.
That's true.
I don't think there's much.
Probably not. You better not be Googling. You better not be Googling. Why I got a feeling he's Googling some shit right now.
Nothing from Stamina yet?
Stanima said, I have no freaking idea. I'm just going to say the X-Men.
That is not correct.
That's not correct.
So
Should we spin again?
We'll spin again. It's okay, Stamina. You're still in, so it can land on you again.
Right? Andre
just got in, too. All right, Andre. The answer to that question, by the way, though, was the Legion of Superheroes with over 50 members. Let's see. Andre, who is the heaviest superhero?
The heaviest superhero.
These are not my answers, by the way. Who is the heaviest superhero?
Andre
correct.
said the Blob.
You got it correct. The Blob.
Look at you. Huzzah.
Huzzah. Well, Andre, you have won the Night Brother Warrior from Hasbro Toys. It is from the Fallen Order video game. So, I will get these sent out tomorrow. I think I already have everybody's addresses. Don't we have theirs?
I want to say yes.
I believe we do.
Double check.
Believe
Just
we
to make
do.
sure, Sir Yuri G got Monica Rambeau, D Stizzle got Marvel Boy, and Andre got Night Brother.
Yes.
Okay.
And Gray is going to get something next week. He's going to win. We're manifesting that now.
I'm manifesting it
speak
right
that
now for
shit
you,
into
Gray.
existence.
Because
for
you're my
Gray.
guy, and I
Speak
want
that
you to
shit
win.
to existence.
I want you to win.
You have to. I don't know how many games we've played and you have yet to win. That last spin on your that was next to you that
so
Stizzle got,
dirty.
that was disrespectful.
It was so disrespectful.
And it was in the wheel, I don't know if it's just like, the energy in the air just knows we want you to win. And it's just like, nah.
We have D Stizzles, Andres, and Sir Yuri G's. Yes, we have.
Gray's time is, you know what? You know why Gray's time is coming? Gray is going to get, we're going to have some big ass gift.
Right.
And it's going to land on Gray.
Yeah.
Watch. That's
he's
how
gonna
it's
get
going to
it.
happen, Gray.
And he's going to get it because he knows every answer.
That's how it's going to happen. It's out there. Rub your crystals together for you crystal rubbers. Rub the crystals together. It's happening.
I believe it. I believe it for you.
All right. Well, late in the evening.
Sing it.
When the sun is going down.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No. So, yeah, anyway, we're going to get ready to get out from hanging out with everybody.
Yes. I miss you guys already. That's crazy.
And we'll be back with you guys on Wednesday and Thursday. Wait, isn't Thursday? Thursday is Loki, isn't it?
It's Loki night.
That's right. So next Thursday we will be reacting live to Loki with you guys. So that's going to be fun. That first episode, it's going to be interesting. There'll be a lot to talk about after that. A lot to talk about before, the speculation of what's going to be going on and things like that. Some of the things we already do know. From rumors that we do know, at least. Yeah, and then Wednesday will just be regular stream. So, yeah. So we'll be back with you guys next week, and we appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us.
Thanks for joining us in the last 5 seconds.
Oh, B. Smith, well, that's all right, brother. We'll be back.
We missed you, though.
We'll be back. You can watch that replay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys again for hanging out, everybody. We appreciate everybody being here. Every single one of you.
Always.
All of our friends. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys next week. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Have a fun weekend. Great. Next week, the music will be back on the outros. So you guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Hug your loved ones.
Always.
Always. And we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye, guys. Miss you all of you.
That doesn't have the same effect when I can't, switch.
Columbine, Virginia Tech,
Tucson.
Aurora,
Fort Hood.
Jedi Temple, Newtown.
Wait, okay, before we get off, do y'all think that shit is funny? I'll play it again. Do y'all think that's funny?
Columbine, Virginia Tech,
Tucson.
Aurora,
Fort Hood.
Jedi Temple.
Oh, that is so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. Y'all take care, bro. He said the Jedi Temple. We'll see y'all in the next video, bro. Y'all take care. Peace out.